How do I become an investor? What is the journey like?
You don't understand the investment process. From founder's perspective, Shark Tank isn't about the funding.
And what is the worst pitch mistake you have seen?
There are multiple mistakes.
When you made your first investment, what made you write that first check?
The ideas are plenty. Execution matters.
Okay.
And it was a 10x return in less than 2 years. You go to Silicon Valley and say that I am building in something AI. They would write a check. Burning for customer acquisition
Okay.
at the higher CAC
Yes.
is not recommended.
वेलकम टू इंडियन स्टार्टअप पॉडकास्ट। यहाँ हम बात करते हैं रियल फाउंडर्स की, उनकी रियल स्ट्रगल्स की एंड द हसल बिहाइंड बिल्डिंग स्टार्टअप्स इन इंडिया। आई एम योर होस्ट निखिल सूद एंड एवरी एपिसोड विल ब्रिंग यू ऑनेस्ट कॉन्वर्सेशंस विद द पीपल हु आर चेंजिंग द गेम। हमारी कोशिश है कि हम इंडियन स्टार्टअप्स की रियल स्टोरीज शेयर करें जिसमें होते हैं बहुत सारे उतार चढ़ाव एंड ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न्स, जो कि आपको जहाँ से सीखने को मिलेगा और इंस्पिरेशन भी मिलेगी फ्रॉम दीज अमेजिंग फाउंडर्स। दिस पॉडकास्ट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय पिक्सेलवर्क्स फोटोग्राफी, पुणे's top rated production house. Today our guest is Mr. Yogesh Thite, who has 13 plus years of experience in engineering, food and sales. He's the founder of Meticulous B Plans, ENTI and ENTI Angels, and he's also an angel investor. आज हम सीखेंगे उनसे कि एक इन्वेस्टर स्टार्टअप्स को किस नज़र से देखते हैं। हाय योगेश, वेलकम टू इंडियन स्टार्टअप पॉडकास्ट।
Hi Nikhil, how are you?
Good, I'm doing good. So tell us about yourself, tell us about ENTI.
Okay, so my name is Yogesh. I am the founder of two companies. One is Meticulous Business Plans that deals into detailed project report for manufacturing businesses,
Okay.
business plans for the larger corporations, and the pitch deck for the startups who want to raise the funds through grants or through investor.
Okay.
So this is one.
Okay.
Entire is a thought that has come through my consulting experience, where we wanted to have a connect with the startups and investors easily that I don't see usually, which is happening. So
Okay.
that's where we thought, can we do something like Shadi.com?
Okay.
Wherein
That is why your profile says matchmaking businesses. Okay.
So I don't want to use a word matchmaking, though I have written it. It is a business dating platform.
Okay.
Wherein startups, investors and co-founder could join,
Okay.
and they could find to each other
Okay.
based on the pre-filled criteria, जैसे Shadi.com में भी होता है.
Okay.
With the same thought with the technology, but for the startup ecosystem.
So you have an app where you can both the startup and the investor can apply, something like that, or is it
the
a physical thing?
beta version is live. The web
Okay.
portal and the app is there. We
Okay.
are still working on that, and I believe in months or couple of months time we would be able to live it. But before that, we have developed a community of more than 2,500 founders, 200 investors,
Okay.
more than 500 people who want to be co-founder,
Okay.
and that we are running it through WhatsApp and other community.
So it's
options.
an online community.
Yeah, it's an online
Okay.
community.
So do you also have some offline meetups which happen in Pune? Something like
Yeah.
that? Okay.
So the thing is like that, I do understand online or with the technology we may able to find a person,
Mm-hmm.
but getting or onboarding co-founder or getting investment doesn't happen virtually.
Yes. Okay.
It has to have the human touch,
Correct.
in-person meetings. And that is where we have initiated the initiative called ENTI chapters.
Okay.
Now we have onboarded chapter directors in 19 cities, including Pune, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, and Dubai as well.
Okay.
We are active right now in Pune, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, and we will recently start the Goa chapter. And
Okay.
these chapters are for conducting a physical in-person meetups,
Okay.
a Shark Tank like mini pitching events,
Okay,
a
great.
workshop and master class. So in a calendar year, you will have 4 kind of event. One is generic meet, then a pitching event, a workshop or master class from the founder who has done the revenue of 1,000 plus crores, for example, into D2C or fashion or edutech or healthcare. We will call these people and help them understand, help the other founders understand how they have achieved it.
Okay.
And networking happens.
To understand this correctly, you are an enabler between the founders, startup folks, and the investors.
Yeah, kind of. So in technical terms in startup ecosystem, we call it operator or enabler. Okay, so you can consider we are that.
Okay, and in terms of being an incubator or an accelerator, how far we are from there? Is it related closely or loosely?
So you can consider we are into a same domain.
Okay.
But if we see straight, we don't want to be an incubator or accelerator. Now, incubator could be a virtual or could be a physical, wherein they might be focusing on particular domain or particular city, and they may have a capacity of incubating, let's say, 100 startups. We don't want to be that. We want to be a global platform wherein anybody who has got the potential of investing, let's say, a 5 lakh rupee check to a startup. And I have been into consulting and I do have a lot of clients कि उनको पैसा invest करना है, but they don't know where to find the startups.
Okay.
So I am not eyeing on the existing angel investor as well. My job is to create the new angel investors.
Okay.
Going forward, I'll be having an angel investing workshop for the people who want to invest, and I will guide them. I'll take them to this platform. So it should be a global platform. आप कहाँ से भी आओ, whether you are founder, you need a co-founder, or you want to invest in a company.
But basically, what again I'm understanding is that there are many people who wish to invest in startups, but they don't know from where and how to approach the startup founders, and that is where you are enabling that through that app.
Right.
They can filter out and they can reach the founders, and then they can have offline meets and then start investing.
Right. I'll make it better and simple to understand.
Sure.
In earlier days, let's say when your grandfather got married, okay, that time somebody might have suggested कि ये लड़की है, इनसे शादी कर लो.
Correct.
Then your father might got married. Then somebody has said कि यहाँ पे कोई एक छोटा सा organization चलाता है, they are doing matchmaking. And now then there is a shadi.com.
Correct.
So whatever in startup ecosystem, we see these are the people who are recommending, let's say I am recommending to invest in some companies, or there are incubators, accelerators, or angel networks. Okay, these are a small organization. Whereas Shadi.com is a completely digitized version of it. ENTI want to become that.
Okay, got it.
That's why we always do compare with the Shadi.com. I hope Anupam might not.
It's a very good analogy because I think everyone can understand it. And जैसे भी आपने you just explained ना कि पहले कैसे weddings होती थी, now how matchmaking used to happen, and now what is the new format, which is the digital format.
So currently in startup ecosystem, things are happening like this, only connecting, recommending. So there is no large pool of investors, or for investor there is no large pool of the curated startups.
Okay.
Though some people are trying it, I don't know why they are not successful, but I am also on the same line.
Okay, so your profile also says that you are an angel investor.
Yes.
So I would like to know how that happens. How one becomes an angel investor.
Okay. If you got the money and if you wish to be angel investor, that is the easiest way of doing it. But mine was accidental. Not accidental, it is forceful, you can consider. When I said we started building a community, we didn't have a tech platform. So we were introducing the startups to the investors, and for almost 6 months, we didn't had any deal. Discussions were going on, investors were interested. I didn't know why people were not signing the check. Then one of my good friend who is an again investor, so he told me, Yogesh, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा boss. Until and unless you show the confidence to the investors, तो वो तब चेक आएगा. Then I ask what are the ways. So उसने एक basic way मुझे बताया. Even if let's say somebody is raising 50 lakh rupees, and if you can put in 2.5 lakh rupee check and saying that I am investing, I have got the confidence, now people will start doing this, and it worked.
Okay.
That's how I started investing into a startup. Otherwise मेरे ही business में बहुत पैसा लगता है.
Achha.
So I am writing a small checks to the startups specifically who are getting funded through ENTI Angels. And ENTI Angels has invested in 14 startups now. I am invested in 10.
Okay. So ENTI Angels is a group of people?
Now it is a group of people. Ultimately, we will take these people to the platform and we will have the curated group where people wanted a handholding or some curated startup with the help of me or people like me.
So as you were talking about your journey, so when you made your first investment, what made you write that first check?
So my first investment I don't count in this 10. In March 2020, I believe we witnessed a corona and lockdown. So I believe one of my college friend has recommended one, not exactly a startup, one initiative कि बस ये दो लोग टॉयज इंडस्ट्री में काम करते हैं. They have got sales, distribution and they have client. Now because of this all this situation, nobody was buying and उनका जॉब चला गया है.
Okay.
They need some money to manufacture this.
Okay.
And उनको पता है कि कहाँ से मैन्युफैक्चर करना है. They could develop your money in the month's time.
Okay.
And hardly they were, I believe they asked 72,000 something. I gave 75,000.
Okay.
And it was a 10x return in less than 2 years.
Okay. Okay.
So that was my first thing. And then forcefully I started investing through ENTI Angels to get startup funded through ENTI Angels.
Okay. So when you are investing, is it the industry? Is it the idea? Is it the founders? Is it the numbers? What are you looking for? What is your top priority?
So are you asking my?
Yes.
Okay.
How I mean, when you are investing, what is your priority? कि यार मुझे सबसे पहले नहीं, I like the founders. Okay, I will invest. Or maybe the numbers are too good to be true. Like I am going ahead with that.
Now we call it thesis of the investment.
Okay.
And this thesis can be different for different people. For me, if it is early stage, early revenue, I need it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to invest without having the validations from the market.
Early revenue means pre-revenue.
No. Early revenue means the client and customer just have started paying them.
Okay.
That gives me a validation.
So the product is out, product or service is out in the market?
Yeah, a complete or half product is out, people are ready to pay, people are paying in a smaller amount as well.
Let's say in the MVP stage.
MVP plus early revenue, they are started onboarding client and people are paying.
Okay.
The second is I go with the founders. So there are techniques to understand the founders' capability. See, ideas are plenty. Execution matters.
Yes.
Even if the founders struggle with this idea or there is no market, I know founder is going to do something wherein respectfully he will find a ways to return my money. Though I can't force him to return, but he may have that integrity. So वो founder के अलावा कोई नहीं बता सकता है.
Okay.
And then I do understand कि we need to check their expertise, their experience. We don't need a more experienced people. Let's say if somebody is having a 35 years of experience working into corporate, that won't be a founding material. क्योंकि by the time उनका thought process इतना strong हो जाता है, working as an employee, so they couldn't innovate, they couldn't solve the problem.
So you're saying that their mentality is very fixed and rigid and non-flexible.
Yes.
So what is the age group?
A person with 5 to 10 years of experience is a damn good fit. Okay. Because he knows the processes, he knows the system, he has handled the 50 plus, 100 plus team, and still there is a chance he could develop the mindset, founding mindset.
Okay.
And then what problem they are solving?
Okay.
Is it a real problem?
Okay.
Or is it a good problem to solve but nobody will pay? How big is the market?
Okay.
And if the founder has got some unfair advantage, let's say if somebody is coming from a textile family business and he wanted to develop something with the technology into textile, that is an unfair advantage that over other founders he will have.
Because he has some extra experience coming from his family business.
Right. So that could be another thing.
Okay. Maybe
if founder is able to help us understand how he is going to create an entry barrier with the help of technology, IPs, patent, geographical rights, any particular process or systems. So that gives an edge for the startup to grow. So this could be my thesis.
Okay. So Abhi, as this channel will grow and we want more and more, both the founders and startups and the investors also to see this content. So let's understand from a founder's perspective, if a founder wants to raise that investment, what is the first thing that they should be working on? Like first top 3 priority things that they should be working on so that they can get those investment from investors. You have given your thesis as an investor, but now let us try to understand from the founder's perspective.
Okay. Now, there are misconceptions in the market, and Shark Tank has done a great job, but it has got the effect as well. It has become a dinner discussion we were talking about.
Yes.
So लोग क्या करते हैं ना, okay, I have got a great idea. Let me write something about it. Okay, need to make a plan or report or deck, and let me go for investment. Let me reach to the angels.
Okay.
Or I have the idea who is going to fund. So the things doesn't happen this way.
Okay.
When you have got the idea, you need to work upon maybe a validation.
Okay.
Idea validation you need to do.
Proof of concept.
Idea validation is a prior step to proof of concept.
Okay.
Just a validation, asking a real users, potential users, or the buyer of the thing, whether they really need it, what problem you are solving, what value they are getting. And lot of people do this step, and then they start with the prototyping of MVP stage.
Okay.
Ki we might need 25 lakh rupees, 30 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees to develop this MVP. And then they reach out to the investors. That is also wrong step. Why would anybody invest developing your prototype? Correct. Fortunately, we are in 2025. I believe since 2015 or 2016, government has started launching a lot of grants. A mainstream grant is Startup India Seed Fund, SISFS, which is giving 20 lakh rupees equity free grant and up to 50 lakh rupees a debt at 6.5%. That is cheap. Yes. And backed by the government. Okay. And there are at least hundreds of the grants which are available. If you even somebody says ki I am doing R&D on a critical disease, cancer, AIDS or something, and I need 10 crore rupees to just do the R&D, I don't know the result. There are grants available. Okay. So once you have got the idea, validate it and get the grants and develop your MVP prototype and get it to the early revenue stage. Now getting to do early revenue stage is an accelerator's job. Till now, MVP and everything, incubators can help you. Accelerator can take you to the market. And now it is the right time to reach out to HNIs, angels or angel network. So this has to be a first step, early revenue stage, a closer to product market fit. We can't say ki it is a product market fit. With this thing, you can reach to the angels. Okay.
So even for people who would want to be on your platform to raise that investment, so at least the product market fit should be there for better conversion.
I'll recommend. But for on this platform, you can be there with the ideas as well. Okay. We can't restrict. We can say anybody can come.
Yes, obviously, yeah.
अगर आपको भी शादी करना है तो आप 18 के हो,
you're 18 eligible.
or 21, you're eligible. You can be there. Yes. But the other party will agree or not, that I can't be sure of.
Correct. So just to say ki if they want to have a better success rate at what they're looking for, they should reach a certain level, which is at least that product market fit. The product is out in the market. There is some validation from the customers that this may work.
Yeah. The another side of the story, a lot of people come from US or let's say other country. They were working somewhere.
The founders or the investors?
No. The employees who want to start something, they are coming back to India.
Yeah.
And they have a notion of the US. Silicon Valley is a risk capital. They have risk appetite. You go to Silicon Valley and say that I am building in something AI. They would write a check. They won't be asking you कि क्या कर रहे हो.
अच्छा.
I don't know whether it is true or not, but one of the investor was telling me while traveling from the airport to the valley, they have seen a billboard. If you are developing something into AI, we will sign a 500,000 checks.
Okay.
So that is a risk capital. India is a new to the angel investment and VCs, fairly new, and we do have a risk capital, but we want to make sure maximum output of it.
Yeah.
So we are a country. Let's say I don't want to do this, but let's say Marwadis, Gujaratis, Baniyas, all these are the brilliant investors. आप इनके पास जाओ ना तो इनका अभी का जनरेशन they won't sign a check, but a next generation, they're eager to sign a check क्योंकि उनका मॉडल वो हो गया. Now we are building up a risk capital. So it may take another decade to have a stories like Silicon Valley or something. And there is a reason why Google, Facebook and LinkedIn and PayPal are there. So they have put in a lot of risk capital. उनका कितना burn हुआ ये हमें भी पता नहीं.
Yes, yes. So I think burn is a part of the startup ecosystem.
I will not support
Okay.
until and unless you're exploring a completely new market or you're developing completely new market.
Okay.
To be precise, 15 years back, if Uber thought, no, I don't want to burn in India, they wouldn't have been successful. The market was new. Creatively, the market didn't exist yet.
Correct.
Online booking of cabs.
Yes.
So there is a lot of burn happen, educating the customer, okay, making them aware, floating the discounts and coupons. So that is a need. But if somebody today says ki I want to develop a D2C brand in India, at least in urban part of India, and I want to burn, no. It is a well-matured industry now.
Okay.
हमें तो पता भी नहीं इतने सारे ब्रांड हैं and they are doing the revenue in crores. Why you want to burn? You don't want to educate your customer. सबको अभी सबके पास इंटरनेट है, स्मार्टफोन है. They buy online. They have got the money. Payment gateways are there. For what you want to burn?
Okay. So I am understanding that burning for marketing is not right if it is a well-known idea or business model.
Burning for customer acquisition
Okay.
at the higher CAC
Yes.
is not recommended.
Okay.
If you think that okay you are going to reduce the CAC going forward, yes, you can do that, but you need to have a strong calculation for that, your unit economics and how much you are burning, are you EBITDA positive or not. ये अगर आपको EBITDA positive तक लेके जाने की अगर जर्नी है, yes you can burn. But I think nowadays we don't need to burn until and unless it is required.
नहीं बट आई थिंक अभी जैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि कैक कम करना है बट देर इज सो मच ऑफ कॉम्पिटिशन. आई मीन इफ यू स्टार्ट प्रमोटिंग योर प्रोडक्ट्स ऑन गूगल और मेटा सो द कैक कीप्स ऑन गोइंग अप. एंड टेक्निकली आई फील दैट people say yes, do your brand building and all these things, but sometimes the customer doesn't care, especially in India. They are just looking at the lowest amount against that price. So let's say this bottle you are selling it at 11 rupees, the other person is selling it at 10 rupees. I will buy it for 10 rupees. I will try to save that money, or maybe I'm getting those discount codes or coupons or whatever. So the CAC keeps on rising. So but how do you acquire new customers if the branding is not really working? Should you just shut shop and get tata bye bye?
Okay, so there are two ways to look at it. One is a very generic product if you're talking about whose value or value proposition is not able to make a difference. Your CAC will high.
Yes, correct.
Let's say even if you're talking about this water bottle, there are other brands who are selling at, let's say, a triple the price. They're doing a business. So when we say product market fit, no, there is one thing, ICP, ideal customer persona or profile. You need to understand to whom you are going to sell. Maybe I can sell this water bottle to the entire world, but that shouldn't be my ICP.
Correct.
I need to go niche, understanding my customers कि वो उतना पैसा देंगे मुझे, and we need to focus on that. So if you try and cater to everybody, that is not going to work.
So basically you need to define your market, TAM or क्या SAM और क्या क्या होता है SOM. So all you need to
and to define that you need to know your customer very well. What kind of profile?
Okay. So कैसे profile बनाते हैं लोग? I mean let's say if I want to start a business, तो मैं कैसे सोचूं कि
So what is your product in that case?
Okay. So let's say be a water bottle.
So water bottle, why do you want to get into? There are hundreds of the brands.
Yes.
What is the differentiator?
Okay.
Are you dealing on a design perspective, branding perspective, a packaging, or the quality of water or ingredient of water, minerals or something?
Okay.
What is that differentiation?
So understanding the USP of your service or product is extremely important, and that should come in the idea phase.
Okay, I'll give you a example in the other way. let's say if we are traveling
Mm-hmm.
and we want to stay somewhere.
Okay.
So when you're traveling with your friends, you may see कि okay budgetary भी चल जाएगा. We just need to get there and
रात
early
तक जाना ही है
morning.
बस. हाँ, correct.
When you are traveling with your girlfriend, you may change your entire buying pattern. When you are traveling with your family, your kids, okay, the product is same.
Mm-hmm.
Now what customer want that differentiation.
Okay.
अगर मुझे पता है कि वो kid friendly है, it is good for my kid, I am going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And there are other 10 resorts which may not be fulfill my criteria.
Okay.
So what is that one or two hacks or differentiation that could pull the customers?
So based on your USP and your differentiation, you need to address to that different market.
Yes.
अगर मेरा resort है जो pet friendly है, so I need to reach out to people who are pet lovers.
Yes.
So even when I'm pushing out ads, so होता है ना कौन pet supplies कौन खरीद रहा है,
right.
so I can target them like this.
Right.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. There is one a small resort in Goa. I forgot the name, but these people are completely vegan.
Okay.
Only vegan people are going there.
Okay.
So that is a niche.
Yeah. Okay.
People are finding them on Airbnb or other sites.
एक business का USP होना चाहिए. Once they identify what is the USP of their product or the service, then they start targeting the correct customers. अपना टाइम वगैरह आप देखो क्या आपका सैम है और सॉम है. आई थिंक दीज टर्म्स आई एम सेइंग इट करेक्टली राइट. तो ये सब अगर आप देखते हुए देन उसके बाद आई थिंक इसी से मैं एक चीज़ पे मतलब मुझे आगे याद आ गया कि ये सारे क्वेश्चन है काफ़ी शार्क टैंक पे भी पूछे जाते हैं. और मैंने अभी देखा भी था आपने आई थिंक लिंक्डइन पे शार्क टैंक का टीजर इज आउट आपने बोला और आई थिंक काफ़ी इट इज़ डूइंग द राउंड्स. सो व्हाट आर योर थॉट्स अबाउट दिस टीजर और शॉर्ट फिल्म दैट दे हैव क्रिएटेड?
Okay. Have you watched that?
Yes,
promo?
yes.
So the promo of Shark Tank season 5 is thought provoking.
Mm-hmm.
It is questioning a lot of unusual questions.
Mm-hmm.
To in terms of virality or sensation they want. See, Shark Tank India is not just a startup or funding show. It is an entertainment as well. It is applicable to the large part of the country.
Mm-hmm.
And it has become a dinner discussion we were talking about.
Yes.
So now they wanted to reach more and more audience.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually people start applying for the Shark Tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if you see the ad, there is good thing as well and there is bad thing. हम किसी भी चीज में good and bad देख सकते हैं.
Correct. Yes.
But from a founder's perspective, they're talking about a work culture, work hustle. Maybe they might not have put up into a numbers, but 72 hours, 90 hours a week or something, and your boss is enjoying while you're working hard. That is not shown in a good light, but that maybe Tanmay wanted to do that. Whatever they want to achieve with. And the another good part is they are mentioning or they are inviting founders for such a large platform wherein we could create that kind of founding mindsets in very early age. That is what I think. It is thought provoking. It is good. And it is into a negative shade light as well. Resulting into maybe the person who is not well prepared or well backed might want to jump in because of such thought-provoking content.
Correct.
And they may burn their hands. Might be a reason and that I don't want to happen. And this may impact, let's say, applications as well to the Shark Tank. Now their team's job may get increased. कोई भी आके अगर apply कर लेगा. Now they need to have the shortlisting process.
Correct.
But it is a good thing.
Like you said, I mean, I agree with you कि अभी हर चीज़ के there are both sides. You can see it from a good light or a bad light. Good light is obviously that they are showing कि startup है, अपना build करो business. But at the same time, saying that job is bad. I think
that's where the problem is.
क्योंकि देखो हर एक बंदा तो startup founder नहीं बन सकता.
Absolutely
Not everyone can be a founder. Maybe there's a startup. People are still going to work there. I agree that you can follow your passions, but job is not a bad deal actually for many people. Not everyone can follow their passions and build a business out of it. And वही मुझे भी I mean I agree with you that negative light.
I'll correct I'll frame it in a correct way. A founders, or let's say people who are at the young stage, they have just passed out or couple of years of experience. I don't want they should fall for this type of thinking. Okay, let me jump into a startup. Those who are matured enough, they might not get that impact of this particular promo because they know their own ways. Let's say I may be good at business, but I don't have that resources or structure to start my own. And there are a lot of companies who are promoting entrepreneurship, wherein they are allotted with the new project. All the resources will be available, be available by the company, and you are entrepreneur in your own.
Okay.
There are a lot many. Tatas are doing, Reliance is doing, large corporations are doing, Oyo is doing.
Okay.
Now there is another way. Let's say I am passionate about business, I want to get in. But I don't have that resource structure. I may join Nikhil with you to your startup. Let's say you are heading marketing, I could head technology.
Okay, yeah.
While keeping my job, when there is a right time, we could shake hands and we could start. So directly jumping onto 100% risk, कि सब कुछ छोड़ छाड़ के मैं startup करता हूँ. This shouldn't be the way. There has to be some thoughts over it.
मतलब basically, like you were saying that your ideal founder would be not who's too much experienced, who's too rigid, and maybe not too young as well. थोड़ा middle tier experience.
Release थोड़ा सा flexible हूँ. Too young पे भी मैं चला जाऊँगा.
Okay, reason being?
If the founder is good enough to convince me or impress me with the execution capabilities and intent, थोड़ा बहुत कम ज़्यादा है तो चलेगा, लेकिन intent अगर सही है ना, I'd like to back.
Okay.
But I am 100% sure कि जिसका 40-50 year का working experience as an employee, वो इतना rigid है, I could not do anything. So that is why I am more in favor of young generation.
They are more flexible, they have better ideas, more energetic also, I would say.
And they could come up with the solutions which you could not think in this lifetime. So they have weird, they have good and innovative solutions.
So again, I would just ask you, do you think a show like Shark Tank India is helping people?
100%.
Okay.
Say Shark Tank US is there for a long.
Yeah.
It is just a season 5 years back we started saying Shark Tank. And I did follow a Shark Tank India season 1 rigorously. Every update, everything. And I could start sensing the discussion literally on the dinner table. My family also was not aware about what I was doing.
Okay.
Then they got to know about कि नहीं ये ऐसा कुछ करता है startup में investment में है.
Okay.
So the one thing Shark Tank India has done is they have helped people know about the startups, investors और ऐसा भी कुछ होता है.
Help understand that there is an ecosystem which is around all this.
Right.
Like we were discussing in that break, like 10-15 years ago, we did not know all of this.
No.
कि what is a startup culture, ये investment होता है, seed fund क्या होगा, at least I did not know.
Silicon Valley का तो पहली बार मैंने नाम 2012 और 11 में सुना था. उसके पहले तो सिलिकॉन वैली एंड स्टार्टअप कभी सुना भी नहीं था. So that's why I said कि India is fairly new to the ecosystem.
Yes. But are there any negative sides to having shows like Shark Tank? Like what I have heard is sometimes people say कि यार funding वो दिखा देते हैं TV पे कुछ भी TRP के लिए, but we don't get it later on. So what are your thoughts about it?
So I have a very simple and plain, not the thought but the fact. You don't understand the investment process. Whatever you get to see on a show, that is a soft commitment. Soft commitment to hard commitment and the money into a bank account. It is a process, and it is a structured process of having due diligence, checking the numbers, checking the agreements. People, founder, whatever they have said on the stage. Okay, based on that, sharks might have given commitment. Right? अगर बाद में नहीं मिला है तो शायद ड्यू डिलीजेंस में कोई प्रॉब्लम हो, इसके लिए नहीं मिला है. वी शुड नॉट लाइट इट इन अ वे कि नहीं वहाँ पे टीआरपी के लिए चल. यस, टीआरपी इज वन ऑफ द थिंग वी एवरीबडी नो, बट दे ऑल्सो वांटेड टू हेल्प द स्टार्टअप. It's not about only money. Now in season 5 or season 4, by the time people have understood, from founder's perspective, Shark Tank isn't about the funding.
Okay. Then what is it about?
It's about the marketing platform.
Okay.
25 लाख 50 लाख 1 करोड़ कोई भी मिले किस भी वैल्यूएशन पे मिले, but when they get aired, their sales start getting double and triple in the within
Yes.
2 months and 3 months. What is the kind of virality? So earlier it was like कि चलो पैसा मिल जाएगा. Now it is पैसा plus this, which
Correct.
nobody talks about really.
So मेरे एक फ्रेंड का स्टार्टअप है, he is into making motorcycling वाले टी-शर्ट्स and apparel,
Right.
Bondaloom. So they got funding in season 4.
Wow.
So I know the founders. So before they got aired, I got to know that they are going to get investment also. From whom? They told me, but I was supposed to like not tell anyone.
No, so even founder can't promote their shows date even one day before.
हाँ.
I believe एक या उसी दिन उनको देता है कि now you can talk.
Yes. So they just told me and they said that we cannot put anything anywhere. We are just telling you in confidence. You also cannot even speak to anyone about this. But they were told by the Shark Tank team that your inventory has to be grown by 10 times, because the moment your show is your website
Episode
and
is
your
aired.
episode is aired, you will get lot of orders.
Yes,
so you need
that
to be
is a
ready.
fact, yes.
So then they were like,
So that is a learning from season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Now they are implementing.
yes,
कि बस air हो गया कि उनका inventory production distribution has to be in place because people are going to search like anything.
हाँ, तो 3 months before their episode was supposed to be aired, उनको बोला था भाई अपना stock आप बढ़ा लो, inventory बढ़ा लो, because this is going to happen.
I can tell you, we have helped in season 4 25 people to apply for Shark Tank. Okay. Now on this public platform, I could not disclose more details, but I know founders were kept to have a secret कि बस ये किसी को नहीं पता था. Audition round took, okay, you can talk family and friends. Once you pass the audition round, okay, your shoot is happening, and you also don't know कि ये air होगा या नहीं.
हाँ, yes.
So
yes.
that is a kind of, otherwise अगर पहले पता है तो फिर कोई मतलब ही नहीं ना.
Correct.
But it is giving a great platform to startups. Their curation process is damn good.
Okay.
They are churning out like anything and they are getting good founders on the show.
One more thing we discussed earlier was, are there any other shows like Shark Tank that people should be watching? Because I am only aware of Shark Tank. One more, I told you, like I have seen some promotion somewhere, but I forgot the name of that show. Maybe I just saw it on Instagram once or twice. So what are other shows that people can watch from where they can learn, other than obviously our podcast?
So it is like, I'll give you a commercial movie and an art movie, wherein people knows a titles of the commercial movie, art movie push लो तो शायद उस इकोसिस्टम से ही कोई लोग बता सकते हैं. A normal people couldn't be able to tell you. So it is like Shark Tank and the other funding shows, which are fairly doing good. They are giving money, they are giving platform, they are opening the ecosystem. If I want to start with Sunil Shetty, अन्ना का एक show है, that is Horses Stable, which is co-produced by Mandar Joshi.
Okay.
They have invested in lot of startups. I believe OTT या फिर YouTube पे उनके होंगे या website पे होंगे.
Okay.
This is one. Then there is one Gujarat based shows which is recently started. I believe they have completed the shooting of season 2. Kal ke Karorpati, led by Milap Singh Jadeja.
Okay.
Season 1 was good. Season 2 is short, I believe. Season 3 के application चालू है. Then there is something from Tamil Nadu, Startup Singham,
Okay.
which is, I don't know why people don't know about this. It is a good show.
Okay.
Then there is Lion's Den, wherein I believe some of the Gujarat-based investors, and including our very own Deepak Sanghvi, the founder of Nilons, is one of the investor there.
Okay.
So I have given you 4-5 list right now. There is Indian Angels.
Okay.
उनका भी एक show है. Then the guy who has done the Scam 1992, Pratik, I don't know the actor who is promoting this, Idea Baz. Idea Baz is one of the things they are calling the applications. If you have got the fantastic idea, we will fund you.
Okay.
So why people are not exploring this option, or if people are exploring, I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, as I said, maybe people are not aware of it.
Yeah.
Regional languages, maybe we are not aware, but
these
others.
are not regional shows. These are pan India, Hindi or English, I believe.
Okay.
But these are absolutely damn good shoes. You can get funds, you can get connections. It will help you to scale business. You focus on Shark Tank, but do focus on this as well.
Yes. Any other, these are like all TV shows. So any other platforms or forums where founders should focus on?
There are many.
Okay.
There are many. See, these things happens in a cohort basis. Incubation का एक cohort है, accelerator का एक cohort है. For example, if you are running a D2C startup, so D2C insider का एक accelerator program है which nobody should miss. Then there are programs like Y Combinator.
Yes, I have heard
There
about
are
it.
lot many programs. One of the VC, Marwali Catalyst, who is planning to get into this acceleration program, they have launched already couple of programs. So, if you are in ecosystem, you should be know about what is happening for you, and you should apply either incubation, accelerator. There are a lot of pitching shows which are happening across the country. I was part of more than 10-15 pitching shows. We have done it. We have got the investment for 3 startups. Now last week I was in Ritz-Carlton, Pune, where Nitin Gadkari was there. So 3 startup has pitched. All 3 startups had got the funding.
Okay, so these are the forums and platforms where you think that people should be. But these are all offline. Anything online?
Offline, online, there are many.
Okay.
This keeps on happening. And I'd like to tell you very proudly, government is so actively involved in this.
Okay.
Have you heard of that government wanted to give a business bypassing the tender process to the startups?
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Maharashtra State Innovation Society runs a program called Maharashtra Startup Week. You go and tell them this is what I am doing and what help from government of Maharashtra unit. They are finding the ways.
Okay.
So incubator, accelerator, investors and government and whatever the events or networks are there, this could help you really take your business from 0 to 1 in less than 1 year.
Okay. How important are these startups for our economy?
Okay, it is. If I ask you who is the major contributor of the economy, so you will say MSMEs. So now along with MSMEs, going forward, you can see a larger contribution from the startups. Now MSMEs are growing on, let's say, a 20%, 10% year on year. As we were discussing in the break, कि investors को returns या तो zero जाएंगे या फिर 1000 से.
Yes.
अगर collectively if we have more than 1 million startups, अगर उसमें से 10% भी grow कर जाते,
1000.
economy could be like anything. They will be contributing 2x, 3x to the economy, whatever they are contributing right now. So it is damn important, and it is going to change the face of India.
Okay. When you speak to a lot of founders and you're looking to invest in their businesses, what is one habit that you see in them which really attracts you? Ki, yaar, this founder is really nice and I think I should invest in his venture.
First, a founder has to be a sales guy.
Okay.
In early days, nobody is going to sell on behalf of you.
Okay.
And every day you need to sell something. You need to sell your vision to your co-founder. You need to sell your mission to the team.
Yes.
You need to sell your dreams to the landlord. कि भाई आज नहीं कल देता हूँ. Okay, you need to sell your startup to the investor.
Okay.
अगर वो convince ही नहीं कर पाता है, वो बात ही नहीं कर पाता है, is not going to lead it. That is the damn important. He should able to understand numbers. Numbers damn important कि how compounding works, इससे कितना होगा, the market share and sizing. So he should be good with the numbers. And he should be good in execution or delegating the things. अगर ये है ना, तो idea कोई भी हो, वो चल जाएगा.
When you're looking at a startup, do you also look at their teams?
Core team, I do look at it.
Okay.
The co-founders and even if the person is no co-founder but handling a major function of a business, I would want to meet these people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about selling, is it just the selling part that a founder needs to have a very good command on, or should it be the storytelling part of it?
See, storytelling comes with the sales approach. You can't be too salesy कि boss ये प्रोडक्ट है ये ऐसे सेल कर नो यू नीड टू फाइंड योर ओन वेज बाय टेलिंग योर स्टोरी बाय कन्विंसिंग बाय identifying pain points by getting into their life and understanding what is the person is like and starting conversation from that. So sales should be the result of your effort.
Yes. So storytelling should be like
Maybe
really good.
it is a part of that.
Okay. And let's say you had 10 lakhs right now with you to invest. In which sector would you be most interested in?
So now I am more bullish on climate tech.
Yeah.
Irrespective of the stage, if the solution and product is good. Another is agricultural technology.
What is climate tech?
Climate tech, okay. Now, whatever is related to environment, let's say climate tech could be into carbon trading,
Okay.
carbon monetizing,
Okay.
circular economy,
Okay.
recycling something.
Mm-hmm.
So there are climate, clean and energy tech you can consider.
Okay.
Even Nitin Gadkari is talking about the hydrogen. Now we are talking about EV. EV is one of the climate tech companies. Right?
Okay. Got it.
So this is one.
Anything which creates a positive impact for the climate?
Yes.
That is
climate, clean and energy tech.
Okay. Okay.
And this is into a sunshine industry of the government agenda as well.
Okay.
So a lot of funding from the international market we are expecting. Lot of support from the government and there is a need.
Okay. Next you were saying agri-tech?
Agriculture technology, we are the largest country after China, I believe. We are not able to produce the results whatever we will.
So anything which can increase the throughput from the same.
Throughput plus it is a fragmented industry. Farmers are not literate. Okay. Maybe a technology is not there or electricity is not there. They are not able to understand how they can improve their farming output. Plus their next generation is not into farming.
Yes. I think that is a big concern.
That is a big concern wherein with the help of technology, if you can able to increase the throughput of this. I believe these are the two sectors which I am more interested in right now. Going forward, being from a food background, I'd like to see something into a food innovation in terms of nutrition or something. That could be a 3 picks.
I would like to ask you another big question. We have been talking about from the perspective from the startup founders. Let us say I'm an investor. How do I become an investor? What is the journey like? And how can ENTI become a part of it?
Oh, great. So I do angel investing workshop and this is let's say a flow of my discussion. I'll quickly tell you. You should become investor or start thinking once you are sorted with all your technically secured or not secured investment classes like FDs or real estate or gold or everything. Now you have a fair amount in there. Then you can think of angel investing. The beauty and the not so good thing about angel investing is it can give you a lot of returns or make you zero. It is high risk class. So if you are thinking कि I may start from a small investment, मेरा कुछ आगे पीछे नहीं है, then I'll say कि first अपना पहले सब कुछ settle कर लो and then think of.
Correct.
And you don't need a crores to start investment. You can start with let's say अगर 2 साल में if you are able to invest in amount is like 30-40 lakh rupees, 50 lakh rupees, good enough to start. The strategy is you should be committed to invest at least in 15 to 25 startups in next 24 months. There is a reason and there is a strategies behind it. Why I am saying 15 to 25. And your ticket size could be become a, let's say 2 to 3 lakh rupees per startup that you could co-invest with ENTI angels, with other angel networks. So this is how ENTI can give you the curated and good opportunity to co-invest and start your journey. And if you'd like to attain my angel investing workshop, you are most welcome.
Okay. So Yogesh, I would like to again ask you another thing which I think is coming up in many discussions these days. The role of Gen Zs in every sector. So how can Gen Zs play an important role in the startup economy? And if a Gen Z is watching this video, what can they take away from you?
So I'll simply call it these young people who are in the colleges and about to start their career, about to start work, or about to start their business. So going forward, if you understand majority of the market share or produce will be consumed by Gen Z, whether it is content, service, technology, products, anything.
Yes.
And who will understand them more in a better way? That Gen Zs only. There are a lot of perceptions around it about their commitment, about their style of working, but I could say once they find their kick, they are so committed. They are so advanced. They find solutions like anything जो हम कभी सोच भी नहीं सकते. I have seen, I do work with Gen Zs and their solutions are terrific. Sometimes I do reject it, but yes, I like the way they think. They may need some more experience, so उनका solution हो practicality and commercial aspect में अच्छा लगे. अभी शायद अगर हम उनको discourage कर दे कि no, this is not the way, we are doing a wrong thing. But I am true supporter of Gen Z क्योंकि बाद में सबसे बड़ा market वही होगा.
Okay. So we'll start with the rapid fire round and we would want very quick answers from you. Whatever comes to your mind first, and very short answers would be awesome. So the first question would be 3 tools that you can't live without.
Tools as in platform also include?
Platform, apps, anything.
Okay, I can't live without email, WhatsApp and LinkedIn.
Okay. Any book or podcast that changed your life?
0 to 1 by Peter Thiel. That was the first book related to startup ecosystem. I read it and it has helped me a lot.
One startup myth that you want to bust?
There are many.
Which is the top one myth?
I don't recall the name, but they were doing into a charging stations, EV charging stations, which I lost the opportunity. But having said that, okay, this is for investors as well. It is good if you miss the good opportunity. It's fairly okay, but it's not good when you pick the wrong opportunity. So कभी-कभी अच्छी opportunity छोड़ भी देनी पड़ती है.
Okay.
In the hopes कि शायद अगर मैं गलत हुआ और ये wrong है तो फिर.
Okay.
Because we don't know the future, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of backing up, founder versus startup, who would you prefer?
So I'll always prefer founder. So I do say I'll back the banda rather than danda in early stage. And in later stage, though I didn't started investing, but in later stage, danda matters. Founder हुआ नहीं हुआ तो भी चलेगा.
Okay. Which is the first app that you check in the morning when you wake up?
LinkedIn.
Okay. Wow. Any question whenever you ask a founder, it stumps them. They are like,
Okay.
they don't know what to say.
I got it. There are many, but if I ask them, how do you define your entry barriers or USPs or what is your moat? Most of them are not able to understand the meaning of it.
Okay.
These are damn important thing for the investor to understand और वो founder को पता ही नहीं.
Okay.
Right. सबको टैम सैम सॉम पता है कहीं से नंबर लाते हैं, but what is the moat? Bold.
Any inside story about the startups which people don't know about?
Their struggle in their early journey. You go and ask any founder who is doing now decent a job and revenue कि बॉस आप कितने बार रोए हो. You will get to know their story. There is a lot of struggle which normally people don't get to see. They get to see the funding, the coolness and the whatever media has shown them.
Yes.
But inside वाला किसी को पता
So only the bright side is seen and the dark side is
the darker
also.
side is in early days. I believe हफ्ते में एक बार तो फाउंडर रोया है, फूट के रोया है.
Okay. Which one would you choose? A startup with co-founders or a startup with solo?
We don't back solo founders and there is a reason for it. There are not so good reason for it. अगर आप कुछ चालू करते हो and suppose आपका इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं रहा, if you find some other thing और आपको ही कुछ हो गया, we are, let's say people are investors, right? So वो कौन चलाएगा? So we always want to back a founding team कि 2-3 founders है तो पॉजिटिव पीयर प्रेशर भी होता है कि चलो यार एक साथ में करते, सो दैट इज बेनिफिशियल फॉर अस.
Okay. In your opinion, who is easier to find? Your life partner or your co-founder?
So that I always keep saying, it is damn easy to get a life partner, good or bad, that I don't want to comment, but it is damn easy to get a life partner and the spouse. But getting a good founder is still struggle for a lot, many founders. Plus getting an investor, comparatively it is easy than co-founder, and that's where we are solving the problem of business dating. Business dating of founder, co-founder and investors. So that's why we call it business dating.
Okay. One thing you would tell your younger self?
Don't think too much. Solve the real problem, validate it first, and jump onto this startup.
Okay.
And also have the good network. Means last 5-6 years I am fortunate to be in a good people. अगर ये मैं पहले चालू कर दिया होता तो I could have been somewhere else.
What is the craziest reason you have heard for anyone getting a rejection for funding?
Wow. I do have a story for this. So one of our portfolio startup has got the commitment from one of the family office. Commitment 1.5-2 crore का कुछ होगा.
Okay.
And the lady wanted to speak to founder, all the founders. And the call has set up at 11 o'clock or something. Everything went good, but they didn't sign a check. Somebody, astrologer, has told them कि ये नाम का बंदा ये डेट ऑफ बर्थ के साथ आपका पैसा मल्टीप्लाई कर नहीं सकता है. So she rejected it. So that is a true story. Okay. I can give you proofs if you want.
That is crazy. And what is the worst pitch mistake you have seen? Any pitch
mistake?
Yeah, any elevator pitch.
There are multiple mistakes. Top 2-3 if I want to talk about. One is we are disrupting this market. No boss, you are not. You have started small. You want to learn. We don't have competitors. Nobody is doing like this. So competition का उन्होंने मीनिंग ही नहीं समझाई. There could be indirect. आज जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे हो वो without your solution, how people are solving, that is also your competition. Okay. And the another mistakes they do is projections. They don't have realistic projections.
Okay.
वो मतलब नंबर के ऊपर नंबर डालते हैं कि बस 100 का 1000 होगा, 1000 का 10,000 होगा, but they don't have any base to prove that. So these are the 3 things I believe people should aware about.
What is the one big takeaway you want every aspiring founder to remember from this podcast?
Starting up is easy nowadays, and starting up is not for everyone. Understand your core. Understand your liking, your passion. And if you want to start up, there are multiple avenues to make your startup to the revenue stages with the government accelerator, incubators, and build your network. And then it is a standard. You can reach out to the investors, you can get the good team, you can do wonders.
Where can people learn from you and connect with you?
So I'm mostly active on LinkedIn. I keep sharing my views, my experiences, my opinions on the LinkedIn. I may start doing something on Instagram so I could connect with the audience, larger audience.
Yes.
But LinkedIn is a good thing for me.
Yes, and as we discussed, I would love to see more videos from you, especially related to investing. I mean, I would love to learn from you on that.
Sure.
So I will check them out on LinkedIn as well. Instagram is also cool. YouTube is cool, but I would just wait for such more amazing videos from you.
Sure.
And thank you so much. It has been great talking to you, and I'm sure that whatever we discuss, it will help people who are getting into the startup journey, who are looking to increase their business. They want to grow at a much faster rate. I'm sure they will be this podcast will be helpful, and I'm sure they would love to connect with you on LinkedIn as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikhil, for inviting me, having me here. It was pleasure discussing with you, and I had a wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks.